In this video, I'm going to be going over the best and real ways to gain followers on Instagram in 2021, no BS and no courses. People will say do this, do that, but in this video, I'm going to be going over the actual best ways to gain followers on Instagram, and I'm going to try to explain them to the best of my ability and give you guys actual insight on how to gain followers in 2021. This video is mostly targeted towards theme pages, but if you have a personal page, I'm sure you guys could use some of these tips to help grow on those personal pages as well. And for that, guys, if you guys could leave a like on this video, I would really appreciate it. Your like helps this video reach a new audience, and also if you're not already subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe right now with those bell notifications turned on for the best tips and tricks to grow on Instagram and make money online. If you guys did that, thank you guys so much, and let's get straight into it. The first tip I want to give to you guys for growing on Instagram in 2021 is to stay away from third-party services, whether that be a bot that follows people for you or a bot that unfollows people for you, or any third-party services that have anything to do with Instagram. Instagram really does not like when people use third-party services on their platform. So when you guys use third-party services on their platform, they will tend to slow down your reach, slow down your growth, and they just overall really do not like when you use these types of services. I'm not really too sure why. That's just how it's been on Instagram for the past year now. So in my opinion, I would just recommend you guys to stay away from pretty much all third-party services that will help you grow on Instagram or anything of those sorts. So my tip for you guys is when growing on Instagram in 2021, keep your growth natural and organic. If you are starting from 0 followers on Instagram, as of 2021, the best way to start from 0, if you have 0 other prior connections with any other pages and have no way to get any shoutouts or paying for promotion on any other page that has followers, the best way to grow from 0 currently still is the follow for follow method. This is where you follow people in the same niche or, style of content that you post, and you follow people that are interacting with other pages in the same niche as you, so that when you follow people from the same niche, they're going to want to follow your page because they will also be interested in the same content that you're posting. You're pretty much just showing them, hey, look at you're interested in this content and I am also posting this content, so when you follow them, they're going to want to check out your page and maybe even give you a follow back, because then they will see that you're posting the same content as that other page that they are interested in, and they may have a good chance of following you back because they were interested in that content, so they're probably going to be interested in the same content that you are posting because you're doing the same content as that other page. What you're not going to want to do with follow for follow is, first, you're not going to want to follow way too many people at one time. You guys will notice that you will get action blocked. You also don't want to unfollow way too many people at one time because you will also get action blocked that way. So be safe with your following. Make sure to test the waters. Don't follow 1,000 people in one day or in 1 hour, especially. I would say if you're going to follow people, make sure to do it throughout the day. Another way to gain followers organically is to reach out to other people in your niche and that post the same content as you and do shout out for shout out. This still works very well, whether that be on story or just maybe a tag on your post. I do shout out for shout out a lot on my theme pages, and even if I'm gaining 100 followers, that's still 100 new followers to my account. That extra 100 followers might provide more engagement, which will reach me farther onto the explore page or on hashtags. So even getting those little follower amounts with shout out for shout out, make sure not to do it too often so that it doesn't seem like you're spamming shout out for shout out all the time. Do it subtly and professionally, and you'll see growth doing that, and you will also exponentially grow your page when being consistent with posting. Speaking of consistency is a giant thing on Instagram. You guys are going to want to be consistent with posting, whether that be every day or up to 5 times per day. The more you post, the more likely it will reach and engage with followers, and the more that your audience engages with your post, the more likely they'll see it first on their feed. This also goes for stories as well. When you're using your story features on your Instagram, make sure that you guys use polls and ask questions. The questions feature is great because when you're audience engages with your posts and stories on Instagram, Instagram recognizes that and realizes that the followers that are engaging with your posts and your stories are going to want to see your content more often, so they're going to actually push your content to the front of their feed or to the top of their stories so that they will see your stories and posts first before anyone else. And this is very important for growing on Instagram. You guys are going to want a lot of comments and engagement on your posts, so there's little things that you guys can do to increase your engagement, whether that be asking a question when you post a feed post, or using the polls feature on your story. Anything little that you guys could do to increase your engagement on your posts will help you drastically when reaching a new audience on Instagram. And then going back to consistency, you guys are going to want to post maybe on a schedule, maybe at the same time each day, or a certain amount of posts per day, because the more you're consistent with posting, the more your audience will see it, engage with it, and then reach other people, whether that be the explore page or hashtags. Instagram recognizes when you guys are consistent, and they really like when you're consistent. So something to really consider. Make sure you guys are not taking weeks off at a time, because that can really drastically kill your engagement. So as far as growing on Instagram in 2021, you're just going to want to be really organic and natural with it. Make sure not to seem like a bot or use any third-party services. As far as Instagram goes in 2021, it's really just about consistency. Your goal is just to get the most organic and natural growth possible. Reels is a really good way to also get a lot of new followers, because it is using that TikTok algorithm. Reels is a great way to get new followers, and if you're not already posting on Reels, Reels is fantastic. It's like free engagement, and even if you have 0 followers, you can still have a blow up video on Reels. So yeah, if you're not posting on Reels, make sure you guys are posting on them, because it is free engagement and it just helps you a lot with reaching a new audience every post. To recap and conclude this video of how to gain followers on Instagram in 2021 and gain 100 followers per day, what you guys are going to want to do is make sure you guys are as natural and organic with growing as possible. So we talked about the follow for follow method as a way to grow. Also, shout out for shout out is great. Make sure you guys are consistent with posting and using hashtags and keeping your audience engaged. That's the #1 thing, is keep your audience engaged and commenting and engaging with all of your posts. And also make sure you guys are posting on Reels to reach that new audience every single time. It's pretty much all I have to talk about today. And as far as growing on Instagram in 2021, that's pretty much it. There's no secret tips or, growth hacks. It's just pretty simple, guys, to be honest. But that's pretty much all of it. I mean, unless you have a network of other pages or you're paying for promotion on Instagram, that's pretty much the only ways to grow. But anyways, if you guys did find this video helpful, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up and also subscribe with those post notifications on. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Reefs, and peace out, YouTube.